Welcome back to the Mysteries in Depth. This will be the last mission in which we will face the Trow, and to be honest, I am pretty happy about it. At first this mission will probably seem to be pretty difficult and possibly frustrating. I will turn this level into a snitch for you if you happen to be playing it currently. About a month has passed since we destroyed the Iron Temples in Dizeron.
The Sunhammer proved to be the implement of the Trow's destruction. After months of systematic annihilation, a score of Trow cities had been turned into lakes of molten iron. Connacht and his remaining forces had made their way to the edge of Rhiannon, the Trow's most ancient city and the center of all Trow civilization. Arrayed upon a hill overlooking the colossal structures, Connacht held aloft the Sunhammer and activated its power. A column of light shot from the heavens, but when it dissipated, the Iron Temple stood unscathed. Mildred quickly approached Connacht, explaining that somehow Rhiannon was shielded from their attacks. Connacht looked out over the vast Trow city. His eyes came to rest on the great temple of Rhiannon. Taller than any mountain, it towered over the rest of the temples. In a flash of memory that was not his, Connacht remembered what the temple contained: the Heartstone of Nyx. The brilliant rays from the Sunhammer had alerted the Trow to the army's presence. A multitude of Trow gathered along the edge of their city, making ready to charge the Cathbruig army. Connacht selected the most proficient veterans in his force and told them of his plan. As he did so, Mildred prepared for a massive spell. As the group of heroes made their way toward the great temple, the Trow Legion spilled out of the city to smash the humans that had dared to threaten them. Mildred spread his arms and held aloft his dreaming staff. As he did, a wind rushed over the hilltops and roared into the city. Those Trow in the path of the gale froze mid-stride, held in place by the powerful magics. A wall of quivering statues now stood along the outskirts of the city. Mildred, in ultimate concentration, prayed that he could hold the spell long enough for the group to reach the Heartstone of Nyx and destroy it.
The journal tells us that many Trow cities have been destroyed. It says, quote, "after months of systemic annihilation." This is clearly a blunder on MumboJumbo's part, as not even a month has passed. The last mission was on July 17th, and this mission is on August 14th. Oops. Upon reaching Rhiannon, Connacht makes the mistake of using the Sunhammer to destroy the Great Trow City without realizing that the Heartstone of Nyx was protecting it. He quickly learns of his mistake and remembers learning about the Heartstone from Mazarin. Unfortunately for Connacht though, the Trow were alerted to their presence because of the Sunhammer's beam from the sky. Kind of hard to miss, isn't it? Luckily for us, Mildred was able to freeze the attacking Trow in place with a powerful dream spell. He won't be able to hold the spell long, so the group must quickly get to the Heartstone and destroy it. After that, Connacht will be able to use the Sunhammer to destroy Rhiannon and all of the Trow that Mildred is holding in place. It is a bit strange that Mildred has a dream spell to hold these Trow in place, yet in mission his ability to attack them and hold them in place has almost no duration, and he literally has to be just about touching them. Man, some of the Trow missions like Bond of the Ogre would have been a lot easier if he could have used a powerful dream spell like this. Perhaps he can't cast this spell repeatedly, so he was saving it for such a dire situation as this. I was thinking about this some more, and the power of the Sunhammer is actually puzzling to me, because if it could so easily lay waste to the Trow, then why wouldn't Connacht also use it against the undead and the leveler? Any theories on this? In the Sunhammer mission, if we use the Sunhammer around our troops, nothing will happen to them. Well, they do get a little startled. Although the game doesn't specifically say this, I tend to see the Heartstone as what gives the Trow much of their magical powers that they have. Specifically, I like to think the Heartstone gave the Trow the ability to mind control the Ogre. I also like to think that it is called the Heartstone of Nyx because Nyx gave the Heartstone to them to grant them these special powers. Perhaps Nyx was the one who taught the Trow these dreams of mind control and the powers that the Trow priests have. After all, Nyx was the one that taught them the secrets of Iron. Perhaps going forward from this game, the Trow are sorry for their use of these dream spells in addition to their use of Iron. Kind of makes you wonder about their relationship with the god of Nyx after these events. Did they part ways with Nyx after the battle with the ogres? What do you guys think? Now, the Trow in this mission are a little bit different than previous missions. For one, the regular Trow in this mission will not get stunned by the Dwarven grenades. I am not sure why this is. Perhaps the Trow in Rhiannon are stronger than your typical Trow. The Trow priests, however, can still be stunned, which makes some sense considering that they are probably not as well trained in the art of close combat. The Trow priests do have an additional attack in this mission that we have not seen before. They can stop the ground and stun your units that are around them. It is not the worst thing in the world, as typically the Trow priests also pause for a bit before they attack your stunned units. Now I happened to stumble upon a Let's Play video of Guava Movement which shows off that the Trow priests dream of molten iron. Apparently the spell was created and is within the tag files, but it is not equipped to the Trow priest monster tag. I am guessing you can just replace the dream of servitude and it will cause them to use it. Regardless, here's a quick snippet of his video showing off the spell.
You wanna... Hey, he's... Okay. Whoa. What? No! No! Oh god! No sound effect?
Casualty. Casualty.
Oh god, okay. Ooh, friendly fire, volcanoes would be cool. Oh.
Casualty.
It doesn't have the same height that that Bilal's dream did. It's kind of interesting.
Well, now that we have had some fun talking about all of this interesting stuff, we should probably jump into the mission, as Mudrid is probably getting tired waiting for us to destroy the Heartstone. Find and destroy the Heartstone of Nyx before Mudrid's spell is undone. Okay, once again, we have a bunch of units we don't need in this mission. You know, just more units. You know, if you're going for no casualties, just the more units, you know, they just become cumbersome. Especially against these trout. Now, if you look at the hints, you have a time limit. Yeah, whatever. I don't know what the time limit is. I never reached it. Supposedly, if you take too long, you lose. Probably because Mudrid can't hold his spell forever. You know, don't take your time. So that shouldn't be an issue, though. If the dwarves die before you reach the Heartstone, it's game over. Actually, you can also destroy the Heartstone with a warlock. So this is actually a lie. If all your dwarves die, you don't lose the mission. But if you lose the dwarves and the warlocks, you do. So try to lure aggressive trout away from the main force by sacrificing single units. So this is like key right here. So like if you're having trouble with this mission and you're not going for no casualties, this is going to make it a lot easier, this hint right here, because you can kind of get the trow to chase your unit, and then where they kill them, and then they usually just stop there and they won't keep moving, or at least some of them. So now you can go right or left right here, left being north, right being east. If you go north, you have to go through a lot more trout than if you go east, so we're going to go east. Now every once in a while, you know, you'll either have a trow priest or a regular trow kind of poking their head right out here. So we're gonna kill the trow priest, and then we're gonna sneak by.
On me way.
Hello there.
On me way. Over here. I'm moving.
just gonna run around in circles around the doors till our doors kill them. So since we can still stun the child priests are extremely easy to kill.
Make a hole. On me way. Make a hole.
However,
Yeah.
the regular chow are a big pain, so
I'm moving. I'm moving. On me way.
so we got him down, no problem. So now we're gonna try to make a break for it to where the end of the mission is. So we're gonna wait till the regular chow comes through here, and then we're gonna try to go through. Oh, we're too close. Let's try like right here. Okay, we kind of have to watch him, but he's probably gonna go down over here, and then we're just gonna make a beeline right up here towards the end of the mission. Hopefully we can make it all the way. Come on, dwarves, hurry up. Okay, we made it. Let's save it again. There might be a chance that I'm gonna save it on a separate save, because there might be a chance. I think there's a dwarf or a chow somewhere on this platform. Like there he is. So we want to. Well, this one saw us. So when we stuck mine, he definitely saw us. So that's why I thought maybe he didn't see us, but he did. He was just going for other troops. So let's try it again. You will, like, you can sneak by him. I've done it before. Okay, I think we're good now. Let's save it again as another save, just in case. Sometimes it's hard to know if they spotted you or not. Okay, we gotta be careful of that guy, and we'll run by here. This mission is pretty cool. I kind of like the layout and the architecture and stuff in this mission. It looks pretty nice. There's all these platforms and these walls. And then here's kind of like where the end, we gotta go up this ramp. So we went from the southwest corner of the mission to the northeast. It's hard to see where I'm at. Let's go a little closer. I just want to show this off to you. So there's just a few chow we gotta kill now. Or actually two specifically. But anyways, like these chow iron warriors. Come on, come here, come a little closer. Berserk, so we can show this off. Oh, that child priest saw us. It's probably not going to matter. We can probably still win this mission. But there's a child iron priest on both sides of this ramp. There's one up here, one over here. I'm not going to worry about that child priest because I think that we can still end this mission before, we're gonna go like this before he gets there. If not, we might have to load back.
On me way. Yeah.
No, he's getting there too soon. Okay, we're gonna have to go back and sneak by that chow again. Yeah, sorry guys. sneaking part is the annoying part. And then sometimes like it's hard to tell if you got by him because he saw the doors definitely. Come on. I thought this would actually be faster, that's why I did this sneaking. Okay, let's just sneak. Okay, so I kind of see what he's doing. So we're not going to go all the way in this time. We're going to come to like here, just inside the entrance. Now we're going to come up. Hopefully we made it this time. Dang it. Dang it. I'm just gonna wait for this guy to come down. Never mind. He saw me. When I practiced this, I just was able to run right by, and I didn't have to do all this timing. Okay, let's save this as a new one, and then just pass forward a bit and see if anybody comes down. Let's try to go right here and see if they see me. I didn't realize that Trial Priest comes all the way up here. Okay, it looks like we're good. So we're gonna save this again right here. And then we're gonna do our end the mission. So we're gonna use there's 2 Trow and an Iron Trow Priest. So we're gonna lay all our satchels. Okay, hopefully these blow up right. We're not gonna save it again in case I'm kind of worried about those satchels that moved.
Yeah.
It's better to just throw all the satchels down in a line on one spot right on top of where you think the Trow will be. Actually, it kind of makes sense. So like, you know, based on where I'm at, they kind of, both these Trow are gonna kind of be able to pass this one and kind of be together. So right when the Trow gets about here, first one we're gonna throw it. Okay, so the one got in front of the other one, so that's a little worrisome. Yeah, that's not good. I'm not sure why that Trow. Maybe I got unlucky. Because every time I did it, the other Trow got in front of the other front of them.
There.
Okay, this is fine. This is a much better spot.
Aye.
Let's just say this is a new save.
I'm moving. Over here. I'm moving. I'm moving.
Come on, past it. These trow aren't effective.
Over here. Over here.
Maybe I wasn't coming in like the center of the map over the ramp. There they go. That's what's supposed to happen. I'm just gonna say this is a new save. Just so I don't gotta do this again. I bet you I gotta like. This guy tends to want to chase the berserk. So I bet you you can stop the. See, now they're both on it. Now they should both die.
Over here.
There we go. This guy was actually chasing our forces, so I didn't have to kill him, but it feels better. So there we go. That is the mission right there. There's really nothing that could kill us, but just because. So I'm gonna show you. So we're gonna put our guys over here, and I'll show you why in a minute. So when you destroy this thing, this is the Heartstone. Kind of make some noise. When you select your units to destroy this thing and you win the mission, a bunch of Chow and priests appear on this ramp. So I'll show that to you. So let's go at half speed. So we're gonna start to throw it in. You can see while we're destroying it, they'll appear up here. See?
You want some?
So if your dwarves are over here, they'll actually start kicking them as the mission ends.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
So the dwarves gave their life, except for maybe Connacht used his
With the
Sunhammer
destruction of
time
the
to save them.
Heartstone, the Sunhammer engulfed Rhiannon in columns of searing light. Those trow that did not die outright were drowned within the lake of molten iron.
Although if he did do that, our units would have drowned in the lake of molten iron also. So the dwarves got some kills, nobody else did. Very easy way to play the mission. You know, with a little better sneaking skills, I could have beat that mission a lot faster, but you guys get the idea, so. The windscreen shows Connacht blasting Rhiannon with the powerful Sunhammer. You can see him covering his eyes to protect them from the abundance of light. The trow that didn't die from the Sunhammer drowned in the lake of molten iron. Does this mean that some of our forces also died in the lake of molten iron? The lost screen shows one of the trow inserting the end of Connacht's battle axe into his mouth. Is he flossing his teeth? The other trow seemed to be laughing. What an embarrassing end to Connacht the wolf. The lost screen tells us that the Heartstone of Nyx protected Rhiannon. When Mildred's spell broke, the trow destroyed all of the forces from Lankerfen. Well, that is it for this mission. In the next mission, we will face Bal-Al the Watcher in Dream Duel. See you all then.